Daddy made this.
Corey J. Mackenzie presents Daddy's Magical Bedtime Stories, Volume 3, The Booberton Dragon. Once upon a time there was a kingdom named Booberton. The king and queen of Booberton lived in Boogedy Castle in the town of Boogedy. King Boogedy had a daughter named Sue. King Boogedy and Princess Sue loved to take rides in the royal wagon throughout the Booberton kingdom to make sure everyone in the land was happy. They would ride around all day going to different settlements, making sure everything was all right. It was a sunny day, and it seemed to be that everyone in the kingdom was happy. When suddenly up in the sky appeared a dragon who blew fire in the air and scared the people. "Oh no!" yelled the Princess Sue. "That dragon is scaring people and making them unhappy." "Back to the castle," ordered the king to the wagon driver. Something had to be done about the scary dragon. Once back at the castle, the king and queen sat in their throne room and called for Sir Ed, the bravest knight in all the land. When Sir Ed arrived, King and Queen Boogedy told him about the dragon and that something must be done. Sir Ed bravely raised his sword and promised he would solve the problem with the dragon. When leaving the stables with his trusty steed, Sir Ed came across Princess Sue. "Are you going to hurt the dragon?" asked Princess Sue. "I promised the king and queen I would solve the problem," was Sir Ed's only response as he rode off. Sir Ed was riding down the trails leading to where he believed the dragon to be when he saw something in the road and came to a stop. It was a big snake in the middle of the road. Sir Ed was afraid of snakes, a little bit, but he bravely dismounted and drew his sword. "I hope you don't plan on slicing me with your sword," hissed the snake. "I am just getting some sunshine, and if you ask nicely, I'll move out of your way." "Can you please move?" asked Sir Ed, and the snake slithered to the side of the road to let him by. Sir Ed was quite surprised the big snake was so easy to deal with because at first it looked kind of scary. Sir Ed continued his journey, and the sun set and the sky grew dark. The stars were shining brightly up above when Sir Ed came across a dark, scary cave. He was sure the dragon would call this scary place home. Before entering the dark, scary cave, Sir Ed lit a torch, but even then it was still kind of spooky in the dimly lit cavern. A strong wind blows by, and the torch goes out, leaving Sir Ed in the dark. He continued on slowly until he noticed something at his feet. "Light a candle for our friend here, Frank," said a voice. "Sure thing, Phil," said another. Sir Ed was wondering where the voices were coming from and where the dragon was. Suddenly, there was light again, and Sir Ed looked down to see the cave was home to bunnies. One of them handed Sir Ed a candle. "Why are you here?" one of the bunnies asked Sir Ed. "Boogerton is the happiest kingdom of all, and the dragon was blowing fire and scaring people. I came to deal with him. Where is the dragon who lives in this cave?" The bunnies started laughing, and one said, "Cedric the dragon is afraid of the dark. He usually sleeps by the lake. If you want to rest, we will lead you to him in the morning, but you have to promise not to hurt him." In the morning, Sir Ed rode his horse following the bunnies until they came to a lake with a big grassy clearing on one side. Laying in the clearing as the sun rose was the dragon. When Sir Ed and the bunnies arrived, the dragon awoke and looked startled at the sight of Sir Ed. Dragons know to be afraid of knights and their swords. "Why are you scaring people?" asked Sir Ed. "Raspberries," said Cedric. "What?" exclaimed Sir Ed. "What about raspberries?" "They make me burp. I think I'm allergic. That's why I blew fire." Sir Ed understood the situation. It was like the snake in the cave. Both of them seemed scary at first, but when he got to understand them, he learned that there was no reason to be afraid. Sir Ed asked Cedric if he would go fly over to the people and say sorry, and the dragon agreed. Sorry, everyone. When Sir Ed got back to the castle to see King and Queen Boogity, they said he was a hero. Sir Ed said, I am not a hero. I just knew that the more I took my time to understand and learn about something, the safer I would be. In the end, there was nothing to be afraid of, and it was a misunderstanding. The more you know, the less things seem scary. The end.
Could you believe